Hello YouTube, and welcome along to this episode of Silver Fox Travels. As you can see, I'm planning a few routes and getting some ideas as to where I'd like to visit this coming season, once the weather improves of course. Now until then I have to wait until my eye is fully back to normal, and on that front things are looking up. The double vision is only very occasional, and the left eye is staying open pretty much all the time. The droopy eye syndrome seems to have disappeared, for the time being at least anyway, touch wood. Now in the meantime I've been getting some bits and pieces for the bikes, and one thing in particular I ordered from Goldtop is a magnetic small tank bag. Now the idea behind that is that I'll be able to carry small things like cases for the sat-nav and the odd bits and pieces that I would need, rather than having to rummage around inside the saddlebags. So I've got it here in a box. Let's get it on the desk and we'll take a look at what's come and what's inside. Well, it's quite a substantial box. Let's get it opened up. Right, so let's bring you a little bit closer. So let's see what we've got in the box. First of all, some stickers and a card. What appears to be another little card, the invoice, lots and lots of packaging. Oh, and I also ordered another little tin of the waterproofing balm that they sell, which I've found to be very useful. It does keep the leather gloves that I have well and truly waterproof. It's really good stuff. So we have a box within the box. I'll just put this one down here. So as you can see, it's very well packaged, very smart box. And inside we have more Goldtop promotional information, and this is the leather and canvas bag that I've ordered. Get the cardboard coverings off it. There we are. Okay, so I'll just peel this bit of covering off. Of course it's sellotaped on. Would be, wouldn't it? And there you have it. That's the case. And what do you think of that? This is leather, very nice piece of leather as well. This is all waterproofed canvas. I believe it comes with the shoulder straps should you wish to carry it around like a little man bag. And we've got the shoulder strap, quite a bit more padding. There's a little internal area there, which a little separate area, as you can probably just about make that out there, I hope. And it's quite nicely lined with this stripy material. A couple of hooks there for the carrying strap. Now, as I say, it's magnetic, and according to the information when I ordered it, it apparently has been tested up to 100 miles an hour and it won't blow off the bike. So, speaking of the bike, let's get it in the garage and see what it looks like on there. Right, well, I'm not going to stay around in the garage for too long because it's absolutely throwing it down out there. We've got Storm Eowyn heading this way. So anyway, let's see what this looks like on the Enfield. Now, there's some very strong magnets in there, and it's not in the way. I think it looks rather smart. Now, one thing that it also has, which I hadn't noticed, but it has this quick release buckle there to get inside. Got the Goldtop logo there. So I think that's going to be a perfect fit for odds and ends. I think that'll look absolutely fantastic there. So yes, I think that's a good purchase. Now, they are £99, but with that little tin of balm, that was another £4, so it's 103 altogether. But yeah, I think it's a very good looking product, very solid, very secure, and it'll be just what I need on this bike. Now, let's just see what it would look like on the Silver Fox. Maybe it'll fit there too. So okay, here we go. Let's see how well it'll fit. Obviously, with the speedo and what have you here, it's going to have to come below in this area here. But again, I would say that that is a pretty good fit, and I don't think it looks that bad either. Yeah, I think that's quite the bargain. I might take this little buckle off here at the bottom, this extra little piece here, which I believe is for strapping it to something. I'm not quite sure what, but that might come off. But other than that, I think that's an absolutely excellent purchase. Really glad I got this now. It's going to be absolutely ideal. Yeah, so there you have it. Goldtop, magnetic tank bag, just the job. Really glad I got it. Right, let's get back inside where it's a little bit warmer. Yes, I think I can safely say that this is an excellent purchase, and I'm really glad I've got it. So I shall pop it all away for now, keep it in its box, and I shall look after it and use it as often as I possibly can. Now, as I previously mentioned in the garage, overnight the temperatures recently have been dropping to sort of in the region of -5 or even -6, and it's not been very good because once it does start to warm up in the morning, I'm getting condensation forming on the bikes, and they were getting quite damp. And when I ran my fingers along the fins, it was really quite wet. Now, I had an idea, or rather an idea was suggested to me to set up a fan, and I think I mentioned this previously. And I had a little electric fan which has been running now. I have it set to start running at midnight until about 5 o'clock in the morning, just to keep the air circulating. And I'm surprised to say that it actually has worked. Everything seems to be very dry in there now. I'm going to continue this week with that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the thing off altogether for a week and see if there's a difference, because I do know that the temperatures are still set to be quite low. So if it's a case of that the condensation reforms, then clearly the fan has helped to alleviate that. So I think that's hopefully a cure for that particular problem. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I'm going to get back now to my plotting and planning, and see where else we can come up with in our ideas section. Already have a few, one of which is to have a look around some of the waterfalls in Yorkshire, perhaps even try and pick up on a few more castles. I have seen a little route which takes in 3 different castles, Kirkham Priory, well, not castles, priories and castles, a little bit of everything really. So there's Kirkham Priory, Bylands Abbey and Knaresborough Castle, which is a nice little circular route, and would be a good afternoon ride out. Maybe even longer if I decide to spend some time at each one, taking photographs and whatever else. So yeah, that should be quite a nice run out. Something to look forward to, certainly. So that's about it for this particular episode. I'm going to crack on now with a few more routes and plans, and I'll end this video in my usual way by saying look after yourselves, look after the people around you, and until next time, bye for now.